Good day, viewers. Part of the objectives of the DOLAPO-FRANK Farmers Organization, an NGO involved in the empowerment of smallholder farmers. Part of the objectives is the production of honey, and this is for this reason we are bringing in a seasoned apiculturist, Mr. S.B. Makinde, who will give us a short lecture on how to produce honey. He will give us a lecture on the process or procedure for beekeeping.
Thank you very much. I am Makinde S.B. and I've been in the production of honey for a few years back, around maybe I should say 20 years back now. I've been into producing honey and then even training people about how to produce honey. Honey has always been a very popular culinary delicacy as well as an important medical remedy.
How do you start raising honey? Do you
Yes.
pick a male and a female, or how do you start, and then what do you put in the apiary?
That's the well, for the keepers of honey, keepers of bee, that is apiculturists, you don't have, and that is the advantage there. Honey bee, no production doesn't require much investment. The major idea that is involved is the provision of this box we call apiary. You see, when you have that box, you bait it with some materials, and once the bees, once they sense that that place is conducive for them, they enter and they will start living. And once there is a flower forage around and there is a kind of a water provision too, though it is not you that will give this, but they naturally, they know where to get their flowers, they know where to get pollen, they know where to get all, not even honey alone that we are talking about that will be produced. There are other materials that you can gain from honey bee production, like wax, like pollen, like propolis, and so many other things, you see. So
okay, that will bring up this question, sir. Are you saying that when you put the bait inside the box, the bee will go into the box and then they will come out, and what will get them to go out and come back? Would they be able to identify that place and trace their way back to the box?
Well, bees
after scavenging for flowers,
yes,
you know, would they come back to what will guide them to come back to that box?
Well, bees, they are so much sensitive that ordinarily, because now they will be going about, especially before August, before heavy rains. If you have bee with you and you go into the forest, they will come to you. Even if you have a perfume, bee will come to you, and usually they will send just one to come around, and that used to be the worker. We have different types of bee. The worker, the male. The worker used to be the female, the male, then the bee queen, and that is the most important being among the bees, because this queen, as soon as it's there, it used to produce almost more than between 2,000 and 3,000 eggs. per day. So that is, once the queen is there, it is the one that will determine. So
the population.
Of course, the population of the, and if you are so blessed, they can work. It is the population, no, that will make the honey to be plenty or to be in shortfall.
Okay, sir.
So,
you told us of a bait. Can you give us an idea of the bait that will be the starting point in the box that this bee will live on before going out to scavenge for flowers outside?
Yes.
Can you give us an idea of the formulation or the preparation? Just an idea of it, sir.
Well, during the practical aspect of it, we will be looking at the box. The box used to have 2 perforations and the screen where the bees will be going inside and they'll be coming outside. It is that the inside we will use what we call bee wax to coat inside. Then the outlet, that is where we will put the bait, and the bait is most of the time materials from the honey, then something that will smell good.
I really want to introduce the apiculture to us, and I want to encourage us, if you have a very small land just beside your house or at the back of your house, it's something you can easily do, and it doesn't take you much, it doesn't cost much, and I want to encourage us to do it. Here in my house or at the back of my house, I have 6 apiaries. They are all here. You can see 6 boxes of beehives at the back, just at the back of the house. Apiculture is a very interesting program and very nice thing for anybody that has interest. The first thing is interest. If the interest is there, you can do it. And very, very simple. But I want to take us to the simplicity of construction of a box today and show us how it is done so that we can start somewhere. And when I started with just 1 box, a box like this. Constructed 1 box like this. And you can see that the construction is very simple. We have, bring that one, let me spend. We have the side, we call this one the top load hives. The top load hives, you can see, bring the construction. You can see that it has the side just as simple as that. The base, you can see that nothing is here. It's as good as having a V shape like this. This side, these are just 4 sides. Sometimes you may not even make it to be V shape like this. You can make it to be 4 corners. And it's going to perform the same thing if you know what to do. So this is the design, and this is what we have. Then these are the top bars. These are the top bars. You can see how it looks. This is where we put the baits to attract the bees. And we have them, you can see, these are the bait, the wax bait that we put there. So after you have your box like this, then you arrange them in line. That's the reason why it is called the top beehives, the top load beehives. And that's how it looks. So you arrange your bars top like very, very simple. It doesn't take you much. Just arrange it this way. You make sure that your box is very neat. You clean it. Then the bee wax that is there is basically to attract the bees. It's the attractant there. And when it is there and well managed, the bees will be there.
So if we ask the question, sir.
All right, sir.
Where are the bees attracted from?
The bees they are like housefly. They are everywhere. But it's unfortunate we may not, if you don't have the attractant, you may not see them. But when you apply the attractant, that attractant, like a bait, will attract them and they will come. If I can find out that at the back of your house or anywhere, sometimes you see bees, maybe they are leaking water, they are that shows an evidence they are somewhere. So sometimes when you see the most of the time the people that drinks wine, the local wine, the palm wine, you see them all around. It's also an attractant. So you can see, you can always know that you may not see them, but they are always around us, just like housefly. So when you put the bait there, that one will attract them. So you have, immediately you arrange it like this and you have something like this, then you cover it up so that the reason why you are putting a cover like this is for the rain not to disturb the bars and not to disturb the bees, because they don't like water. So they don't like too water or a damp environment. So you put a cover like this so that it's going to protect them. After that, then you can now put it at the back of your hive. So let me just quickly show you the bees, the hives that I have in my house. I have 6 around this place, and just at the back of the house, you can see the house. Then I have the hives here. So let me show you and show you the bees. So you can see them. You can see them there. You can see them flying all around. So that's how interesting the bees are. It can be done by anybody. The most important thing is having the interest. Immediately you put the bait.
Yes, where do you keep immediately you put the bait? Where do you keep the stick? This stick. What do you call this stick, please?
This is the top bar.
The top bar.
This is the top.
Now, when you put the bait on the top bar, where do you keep it?
You keep it in the box.
Then how would the bees get there when it is covered?
It's not covered. We have a space for them to enter by the side. This is the entrance by the side. But we also have, most of the time we have 2 or more entrances. So I always encourage people to have 2 entrances. So we have another one here. So this is the space for the bee to enter. So sometimes you expand it and we have what we call a landing pad. If a landing pad is there, the bee will land on the landing pad before entering.
How long does it, when do they mature? And when is the harvesting time due after this?
On average, if it is well managed, after colonization, it is mature after 6 months, minimum of 6 months. So, and you can actually harvest twice in a year when it is colonized and it's well managed. What
population do we expect in this box?
The colony depends. There is different. I mean, the population of colony differs from one colony to the other. So the colony, you may not actually have. We may not have the machine to count the number of bees. In the advanced environment, we have machines that can actually tell us the number of bees. But here, the colony differ. There is bigger in some area and it's smaller in some area. But the beauty of it is that you can always have the results as long as the colony is strong and there is no disease.
There is this view that the bees will come out at a particular time of the day or the night, and they go to suck flowers and come back. How do they come out of this box?
They will always come out because the entrance is there.
The entrance.
The entrance is there.
And they come in through there.
They come in the entrance and they go out.
What's their migration pattern?
The migration pattern is that early in the morning they go out to look for pollen. So in the afternoon they look for water and some other things. Then in the evening also the flower also release the pollens in the evening. They also look for the pollens around evening.
Do they migrate, go and come back, and they go and they come back?
The bees are they have one of the best navigation brain system in the world, and wherever their colony is, they will always go there. They don't miss their way.
Sorry, I was asked, how safe are people? You live here, and this is just in your backyard. How safe are people from the bee that they won't be stung by them?
You can see that it's just the house, so the beehives is just like 3-4 meters. It's not far from the house, and even children sometimes they play here. They are as friendly as rearing a dog or a cow, if you know how to manage them well. Sometimes I move so close, sometimes I may not even wear anything, I move so close, and they will not sting us. They will not sting me. It depends on how you manage them, and if you have been rearing them and you are managing them, they are just like dogs and goats. You can see how close we are, and there is no trouble.
And they are coming out.
And they are coming out. So there is no trouble. So if I want to move close now, I want to open it up, I want to do one thing or the other, then I'll put on the suit so that...
Please, can you demonstrate the suit?
Let me demonstrate how to... This is the suit. Maybe you want to manage the beehive, or you want to harvest, or you want to do one thing or the other. This is a sample of the... This is also a very good design that it can be done by yourself. You don't need anybody to do it for you. You can do it by yourself and put it on like this. Put it on. And you can easily manage it without anybody. So that's the reason why I encourage people to use the one like this. So immediately you put this one on. So you have the gloves. So this is as simple as that. And if you want to do any serious work with the beehives, you want to cool down the bees so that they will not we use what we call the smoker. The smoker is one of the very important tools in bee rearing, because it's very, very important, so that at least you're able to manage them well. Because by the time you apply your smokers, it will cool them down. They will not be too aggressive, so that you'll be able to manage whatever you want to do.
The smoker, what does the smoker do?
The smoker is we put what we call maybe a grass, or sometimes we use dung. This is a cow dung. You use as a fuel. We call it the fuel. The cow dung. This is a cow dung. We dry it, and you put the fuel inside. You lighten it up. You cover it. Immediately you cover it, then you start to pump. By the time you are pumping,
the smoke will be coming out.
Smoke will be coming out.
Okay.
And that's exactly what you are going to apply
inside
to the beehive.
Inside the hive.
We have